Hi, good morning, everybody. We are going to make Persian rice today. We're going to make, that crispy rice at the bottom of the pot, which everybody wants to know how to do. And this was a special request. It's called Allaga in the UAE, Waria in Bahrain, I think Hakuka or Hakata in Kuwait. Um, but it's actually a Persian dish and it's called tahdig in Farsi, which means the bottom of the pot. So we're going to make Persian rice today and show you how it's done. Let's go. Yalla. So first you fill the pot with water. This much. Okay, about three quarters of the pot. Okay. Then sorry about the filming. I know it's not very good. Then we put it on the fire and we'll put it like on the highest thing, whatever. I don't even know what these things are called. On the highest level, whatever. Sorry about the pot, it's a bit messed up. You put the lid on for it to boil and you leave it to boil. Okay, in the meantime, you should have already washed the rice and let it soak like the day before. Um, you wash it a lot, and depending on how many people you're cooking for, you choose the amount of rice you want. But then you wash it and wash it and wash it until all the starch goes away, and you add salt and you leave it for the night until you're ready to cook it. Okay, so our rice is already washed and ready to go. Um, so I will see you after the water has been boiled. Thank you. When, hon? Hi, we're back. So the water has come to a boil. This is what it looks like. We have already strained the rice while we were waiting for the water to boil. So the rice is ready to go. So let's go. So we just get it all in. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So we're gonna wait for the rice to cook, but it shouldn't be fully cooked. It should be semi-cooked. So when it's half cooked, we remove it from the stove. So we're waiting. The Arabs have so many names for this, but they don't know how to make it. Makes me laugh. So we're gonna call it by the Persian name, tahdi, and it's delicious. Now, Iranians sometimes make it with potatoes or other things they put with it, but in our house, um, it's just plain rice. That's how we like it. So that's how we're gonna make it. This is a bit boring, but bear with us. Because I love this one. So what we're waiting is for the rice to rise a bit, because that's when it's semi-cooked. or semi-cooked, whatever. Anyway, this episode is probably going to be a disaster because it's the first one. It's like my first episode on my other channel. But I don't care. We live and learn. Can you believe my second request is Fessenjun? My friend Ayub Al Ali, who bought me the computer, the laptop, has asked for Fessenjun. So for that, we need my mom. We'll do that another day. This pot is so old, but in our house, we don't throw anything out until like it's like completely useless. Even then, it's really hard to throw things out. I don't know what it is. I think we're hoarders. And you can see now the rice is beginning to rise a bit. But maybe you can't see it, but I can. I see she's removing the starch. This is starch. Oh, by the way, don't use American rice or Egyptian rice for this, okay? The best rice to use is Indian rice. We use basmati. Do I have to put like ingredients in the description box? Not really, not for this. See, it's cooking a bit. Not where we want it yet. Can you see it bubbling up? I don't know if you can see that. I will be so mad if I forgot to press record. No, I think it's recording. Okay. Because I do that sometimes. Right. This is like really boring. See, she wants to see if it's cooked. But no, no, not where we want it yet. Can you see the rice boiling to the top? It's getting there. Right, I guess I should say something. Sometimes we put a little bit of saffron at the bottom to make it a bit more orange. Sometimes it's not really necessary. Totally not. No? Still not ready. If you were making this, never ask us again, how do you make tahdig? After this video, you should all know how it's done. think the camera is becoming a bit heavy. All right, so we see the, I mean, it's clearer now, I guess. You must be able to see this. The rice is rising because it's cooking. But it's still not there. It has to be exactly right. Semi-cooked or semi-cooked. It like if you don't get this right, then you ruin the rice. Let me just say that. It has to be perfect. You have to know exactly when to remove it. Okay? Now, now, this is how we want it. Zara, now we home. See, this is what it should look like. Okay, so the next step is you remove the rice and you strain it. You have to be careful because it's really hot. And it's better if you use a non-stick pan. And remember, we already salted the rice the night before, as per our taste. Now, she sprinkles a little bit of cool water on the rice, and we leave it to strain. So we're gonna shake it a bit just to get the water out. Now we're gonna put the pot back on here. Okay, this is not dirty. This is the water that while we were boiling the water, it came out. Okay, so we put the pot back on and get it ready. The same pot. So we put 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil in the pot. See, she brought the rice back. So anyway, so now we're gonna add 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Okay. And make sure that the pot is clear. Okay, maybe a little bit more than 3 tablespoons. Okay, the oil is jumping. On my camera, I swear to God. And camera. Okay, yeah. This is still, look, it's still on high, huh? I really need to do my nails. Oh my God. It's because there was some water in the pot, so that's why the oil was popping. So now she's gonna add the rice. Look, the lower layer, it should be like leveled out. It's so hot here. Just a bit because of the heat. After you add the rice, put it back on the heat. But look at that. You have to Bring the rice in. Should be like a little hill, and then you make little holes in the rice. This is so the rice can steam. Okay, for the steam to come out because it's very important. I don't know why. Anyway, just do it. Then you add the lid. You add the lid and you leave it until steam is rising from the pot. Okay, that's when you do the next step. It's complicated. It's not like normal rice where you just add water and you're done. No, Iranian rice is it's a work of art. Yeah, we're just waiting for it to steam. I'm not gonna pause the video, but I am gonna rest my hand with it. See, she's looking to see if it's steamed yet. It's getting there. Hmm? This is boring. If every single episode is gonna be like this, I don't know if I can continue doing this. Can you see the steam rising from the sides? See? It's it's getting there. Still not there yet. It needs to steam. Okay, look at what she's doing. This is an important part. You bring a clean like kitchen towel and you put a kitchen whatever another kitchen towel on top of it. Uh, this is to wrap the lid in, okay? Because this is the thing about Persian rice, yeah. Um, you want to get the condensation. Hang on. You want to get the steam into the towel so there's no condensation, so that the rice is not sticky. It doesn't stick to each other. Okay. So now she's going to lower the heat all the way to number two, I guess. Low, medium low. I don't know. Okay, look at that. It's ready. Now she's going to wrap the lid. Okay, and put it on the pot. Now we leave it for. Now we leave it like for however long you want to leave it for about an hour and a half, 2 hours sometimes, depending on when you want to serve. So I am gonna go now, and we will record the rest when we're serving. Okay? See you. Bye bye. لا لا تضحكي بعد. Here's another step I forgot. We're gonna make saffron. Okay, so we've already, grinded the saffron from before. This is how much she's gonna use. Okay, you don't need to use much. That's it. And then, okay. Then she's gonna put some hot water. Oh, that thing will come on and wait, now we're just mixing. Okay. And this is ready. And then when we are ready to serve, we'll show you what to do with it. Okay? Bye bye. Hi, so we're back. About an hour and 45 minutes have passed. And my mom is yelling in the background. Um, an hour and 45 minutes have passed, and now we're going to serve the rice. So, Zara? Yeah. Okay. So, this is, when is that from? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're going to show you how it's done now, right? Yeah. So this is what the rice looks like after it's been cooked. Yeah. So when you put it, yeah, you have to do that, separate the rice because Iranian rice should not stick together. It should be like that, fluffy. I don't know. Okay, she's putting some rice over there for the saffron or saffron. Okay, so you see the crunchy rice at the bottom? This is why we did this whole video for the alaga or الورية, how it's done. But before anything else, see if it's a non-stick pot, go ahead, yellow. You just do that and you flip it over, okay? Just like that. And there you go. Tahdig. Okay. Okay, now to show you what we do with the saffron. I'm gonna put this on the side because it's in the way. Okay, so that little bit of saffron which we mixed earlier, we're gonna use. This is really, you don't need a lot. She's gonna add a bit more rice. And if you can use Iranian saffron, it's better because the color and the smell, it's just something else, okay? I know it's expensive, but it's really worth it, and you don't need to use a lot. Okay. Just decorate the top of the rice with the saffron. smell is amazing. I swear it's so good. And this is tahdig or alaga, waria, hakaka, hakoka. I don't know what it's called in Kuwait. And in Egypt, I believe it's called cake. Anyway, so many names, but nobody knows how to make it. Here you go. That's how it's done. Yalla, see you. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next time, inshallah, we'll be making fish and Yalla, bye.